All right, good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back on this Wednesday. Good to see you all. Good to see everyone's all ready to rock and roll this morning. You see all the chat right here. Good to see you all. All right, good to see you. Randy, good to see you. Good to see you, Gino, Grant, Lita, everyone. Welcome back. Everybody on YouTube, Facebook Live. Hopefully everybody's enjoying, getting ready for this lovely morning. Yesterday, we had a lot of stocks that we were trading. Listen, we're seeing the market kind of like dwindling up, making some new highs. You can see right here, I'm just going to bring this up right here and show you a little bit of what we got going on. We got a nice little high going on. Stock market's starting to break up a little bit. Everyone is very skeptical what's happening with the market. I hear people like they're getting out of positions, they're getting nervous. Well, you heard what happened in Congress. We had they passed this $1 trillion, bill for transportation, everything else. Now they're talking about a $3.5 trillion deal. So it's going to affect certain stocks. I'm actually shocked. It didn't go up as much as I thought it would be. But listen, there's no better time to get in than in the stock market. So if you're watching on YouTube, Facebook Live, and you're like worrying about inflation and taxes and or entitlements and looking forward to get those entitlements, listen, it's going to affect these companies. Certain are going to benefit and some are going to get crushed. So, you have to listen. I always say this. There's going to be opportunities and there's going to be catastrophes, and there's more of an opportunity to make in catastrophes and opportunities, and that's just basically what you have to benefit from. Could this be a good thing, a bad thing? We'll find out. But I'm just a little kind of shocked the market didn't move too much. But that just shows you they don't really care that much, and they just, well, like I said, they'll just. I heard a couple of things. I heard Shake Shack raise their prices again on their hamburgers. I don't know if you guys go to Shake Shack, but I heard they just raised it. They just raised it third time in 1 year. You can believe that? 3 times they're going to raise it again. Eventually, I guess you'll pay $10 a burger at Shake Shack. So, but we're all going to make more money, right? We'll all be rich. So that's all that matters. Anyway, a couple of stocks that we traded yesterday that moved pretty well. I want to talk about. I just want to bang them out pretty quick because we did have a lot of them yesterday. You just had to pick your weapon. BFLY was one of them right there. It had a little bit of a move. Stock went from 10 to 12. That's been good in the last couple of days. VXRT. That stock was a really nice short, came crashing down from like $10.20 to $9, which, by the way, I want to point out regarding about shorting. Listen, one of the big things we're going to be teaching next week is journaling, right? And, you have to do your homework. Listen, to be, I don't know what's more important, hard work, or talent. Would you rather take? Okay. I'd rather, hard work is better than talent if talent doesn't work hard. So, because you're talented at what you do, you still got to work hard at what you do. And when it comes to trading, when you review your journals, you'll see certain things that you see, I see a pattern going on here. And I'm telling you, I'm going to be shorting a lot more. I'm noticing a lot of these stocks, like, look, the VXRT, you remember this one. Remember the stock had this big pop right here and you missed it on the way up. Hell, why not go on the way down? You know what I mean? They're going to come down. I don't care what you say. I have not seen the stock go from $8 up to 24 and just stayed at 24 after 2 months later. They're going to come crashing down, okay? It's just a matter of time. So, it's just people get nervous on these short squeezes. But you know what? Yesterday, I did a really nice short yesterday on a stock MGP. And the writing was on the wall, for crying out loud. Look at this thing. So this stock really at 3 o'clock just went from $40.20 all the way down to $39.40. Just a constant going down. It did a little bit of shake right here, but just kept constantly going down all the way up to the last minute of the close. So, and you know what? There's a stock that had a really, really nice rally from 37 up to 41, but you could see the next couple of days down, 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 down. Okay. So, kind of, yeah, all patterns repeat itself, right, Bonnie? So, there's been a lot of movements in there in the market. A couple other ones I want to talk about. Plug was actually really good yesterday. And let me tell you something. I made a lot of money on that trade, but like I always say, don't count your chickens until they hatch. And that stock literally, I was up like several $100s in a trade. I ended up making like $12 on that trade. And let me just show you what happened to this stock. So I think this had to do with the whole $1 trillion deal. And the stock had a great pop, got in here at the open, and within 2-3 minutes, I mean, the thing literally ran from like 29 all the way to 30.20. So I was doing awesome. And then I ended up making only $12 because I'm looking at this thing, and let me just zoom in here close and show what happened here. I'm like, is this thing going to bounce? It's going to bounce, and it didn't bounce. It just didn't come back. I held it for a shake right here. It came back, and it just right around here, I'm like, this thing's not going down. I mean, it's not going back up. I end up getting out, and good thing I got out from a $12 profit would end up being probably about $1,000 loss. Okay, so being up almost like 500, I only being only 12, and 12 is better than losing 1,000. I'll tell you that. So that stock did the same. FCell, same thing. Side by side, great. A little bit more or less expensive. Big stock, nice push at the open, did great, and then once again, never made a higher high, made a higher low, and just came straight crashing down. So you know what? Could have shorted that stock. Could have did pretty well. AMC, another one not doing too well. They had earnings yesterday, and you could see, or the day before, and you can see it's not doing too well. Another stock was a great short, and let me zoom out here. You can see right here, you could have got the short right around 1 o'clock. It just came crashing down. Not looking too good for AMC. Big support levels. I don't know how big it is, but 29.80 is a major support. Breaks that, the stock is done. BTPT also was pretty good. Okay, so let me go. Let's move on and go what's going to move in this morning. Let's turn the page and forget about what happened yesterday, because listen, it's always a new day in the market. So you know what? Let's go out there and see what's moving this morning. So I'm looking at the CWBR, and you can see that stock had a really nice push yesterday. And you can see it right here at the close. The thing just came out of nowhere, ran from $1.30 all the way to $1.70, and it came right back down. And then in pre-market, right around 5 o'clock in the morning, kept going up. Now, she's got a lot of support resistance levels right here. Here you got something here at $1.90. Very cheap stock, inexpensive. I think a lot of you guys can afford to trade this one. That one doesn't look too bad. UPST is another one that came up on my radar. Great stock hit, I guess had earnings because the thing just popped right at the close. 136 all the way to 160, still going up. It is a level 5 stock. It is a little risky. And, once again, so I know a lot of you can't afford it, but if you're a level 5 trader, that might be up your alley. DYAI also came up on our radar too. This one, under $5, stock trade 1.7 million shares, up 22%. It's not up a lot, but once again, be very careful. The stock right here did go to $5 and also came back down to $3. So if you miss it on the way up, that's okay. You can look at it on a short and a way down. That one's doing pretty well. FU, and not the FU that I'm thinking of, FULC, moving pretty nicely. Bonnie, I know you just called that one out. This one's moving really nice. This stock also was a really nice push yesterday. Stock went from $12 to $20. She's busting out right now. Listen, it's a pharmaceutical stock. When they're up pretty big, when they go up too fast, they're going to come crashing down. So could be an opportunity for a short, but as of right now, it doesn't look like that. Stock has big pushes. Once again, keep an eye on your level 3s and your level 4s. And once again, if you're new here, you're watching on YouTube, go on our channel, and we'll teach you everything about how to follow the big money. That one's doing pretty well. MDIA is another one that's gapping up a little bit too this morning. About 750,000 shares already traded. Stock's got a nice little push right now. It's got a couple of shakes here and there, so be very careful. You can see that in pre-market. I don't like when I see a lot of zigzagging. That gets me a little nervous, because you know what? You get in, it shakes you out, it gets you in, and hopefully a lot of you guys are learning more than anything. And like it said, we're going to cover this. If you're a student at CyberTrade University, we got phase 1 that start next week. You got to make sure the stock is tradable. And the biggest thing is, remember I keep talking about tradable, trend, and trap. The first T is 50% of the failure rate, and it's tradable. Stock's not tradable. You don't want to trade the stock. FUBO, F-U-B-O, another one that's gapping up and moving up a little bit this morning. A little bit on the expensive side, not too crazy about the tier sizes. I'm going to put this on a category on the second list of stocks I want to trade. But, stock is up about $4, not too terrible. Two more. ONTF is another one that's moving. Oh, no. Yeah. This stock is getting crushed. It's getting hammered. Could continue to still be a short. You know what I mean? Stock is down $8. People are like, oh my God, what do I do? It's $80. How much lower can go? It's still go down to 24 points. Okay, so that's another one. So we might be looking at the short on that one. And here's another one that really got crushed. Nice little gap up. Now it's finally coming crashing down $2, down 20%. You know, I'm seeing a lot of people probably covering their shorts, but this stock could probably continue to be a short. But remember, listen, tip of the day before we go. And I know some of you here on, you know, didn't really know this. How do you short a stock? Well, listen, like I told you, I got a couple of videos. It's in your journals, in your portal page. You know, we cover that in class. But a tip of the day, if you look in the short, okay, the most important thing you need to do is you have to check and make sure your broker is going to let you short the stock first. Don't sit there and wait for this perfect time for that short, and next thing you hit the button and it says, sorry, stock's not shortable. So one quick way of how I do it is I would short the stock out of the money. Like say the stock right here is, I'll even show you an example right now. I'll tell you what I'm doing. Say I want to short the stock right here, okay? So I'm going to go out there. I'm going to do NASDAQ, and I'm going to pick a number, some stupid number, which would be great if I can get this short. I'm going to short at $12, okay? Right now, you can't short it because who wants to buy a stock from me that at $12? But I'm just going to check it just to see it is, and make sure you do small shares. I'm going to do like 100. I'm going to click the short button, and you see where it says security isn't shortable, okay? So basically right there it tells you, okay, well, that ends that story. I guess I'm not shorting this stock. So that's the best way, a tip of the day for somebody who don't know how to short it. Go out there, short some ridiculous number, and that will kind of tell you, let you know if it's on a short list or not, all right? So anyway, guys, let's get back to the market. It's opening up about 15 minutes. Listen, I got a really big event I'm doing next week, tomorrow with DTI. We'll send out an email. If you're watching, you know, YouTube, Facebook Live, just click us and like us and friend us. We'll get you that link. But we're expecting to have over 1,000 people in this event. It's going to be an exciting event, and it's going to be an opportunity for you guys to go out there. And if you want to continue with us, you can always learn it. So Tom Busby, a very good friend of mine, dear friend, known for about 20 years. Some of you know him really well. I'm going to be on his show tomorrow. So look forward to seeing you all there. Like I said, I'll send you guys the link if you want to come and join us. We'll be right in the middle of the day at 1 o'clock. So I know we're not really doing too much at 1 o'clock. So good luck, everyone. Happy trading. We'll start commentating around 9:30. And for everybody in YouTube, Facebook Live, we'll see you back at 2:30. Good luck, everyone. Be safe.